Hey, I'm Eric Bourassa, and today I'm going to teach you how to play When I Wake Up by the Pretty Reckless. We are in standard tuning, but they might actually be down a half step. If that's the case, just move everything up one fret. Here is the opening riff. All right, super fun. We're going to start with a power chord at the 4th fret on string 6, G sharp 5, and then we're going to go back and forth from that to F sharp 5 at the 2nd fret. You could do all down. Let's do all downstrokes for now. 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, 2, 4. That's the pattern that we do each time. And then we go to 7 and 6, B5 to A sharp 5. 2 hits of the B5, 1 hit of the A sharp 5. That's the first half. Then the second half, we do the same as the first part. Then we go to the 6th fret on the next string and do power chords and just move down a fret each time. So we got D sharp 5, D5, C sharp 5. So here's that second half of the main riff. All right, cool. Then we get into the verse, which is the bass playing this. Almost like an old 60s surf tune or something. So we're just playing 4th fret on string 6, and then 2nd fret and 4th fret on string 5. Kind of something like that. And then when the guitar comes in for the second part of the verse, it's just a B5. We hang on that. And then we're back to it. So that's just 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, kind of walking down. And then the second half of the verse, the bass will play, and the guitar will start to build just on that G sharp 5 at the 4th fret. Now we get into the chorus, which is just this. Okay, so we've got E, B, F sharp, C sharp. It sounds like there's bar chords and maybe also power chords, but the bar chords is what sounds most prominent to my ear. So you've got an E bar chord at the 7th fret on string 5, and then that B5 is a major bar chord at the 7th fret of string 6, and then we just move it up 2 frets for F sharp to C sharp, same shapes. You could also, if you don't want to do bar chords, you could just turn those into power chords. So E power chord at 7 on the 5th string, and then 7th fret on string 6, 9th fret on string 5, 9th fret on string 6, string 5 and string 6. The strum pattern here is a very common strum pattern, which is going to be down, 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 up, down, up. And you got to change to the next chord on that final up. So down, 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 up, on the B. And then from the B, up, down, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, down. And then same strum pattern for the next 2 chords. And if you wanted to add extra strums to that, you can. So here it is. Here's the chorus full speed. The second time, you just hang on the F sharp. So E, B, F sharp, C sharp, E, B, F sharp. Okay, cool. Then we have another verse and another chorus. And then in the solo, you just take a C sharp at the 6th fret on string 3. You're going to bend it up a whole step. And just bend up and back. Make sure you're using really good bending technique. Don't do this nonsense where you just use one finger. Make sure you're leveraging your thumb on the top. And then with all your fingers turned like this. It's something I work on a lot with my guitar students. Link in the description for courses and lessons and all that. But very, very important that you have proper technique. You're going to work really hard if you're using finger strength. You want to be using your wrist for the bend. Leverage the thumb on the top. Twist your hand. Use more than one finger to get the bend. So it does that a couple times, and then it goes up an octave. So just move up 12 frets. So we can stay on the same string, and now we're on, what is that, fret 18 on the 3rd string? Yeah. Okay, sweet. And then we get into this like breakdown interlude kind of thing before going into the last chorus. And all that's going to happen there is it gets quiet a little bit, and then we have this big G sharp, kind of hangs out there, and it goes into B at the 7th fret, then C sharp at 9, D sharp at 11. Oh. It does that the final time. Or you could change strings and do 4, and then 7, the B5, then go to 4th fret on the next string for C sharp. That might be better. Then D sharp. So that's the 6th fret, and we're going 6, mute, 4, 6, mute, 4, 6. And then that leads us into the last chorus. So just a fun song I heard yesterday, and I've never listened to the Pretty Reckless before, but I've been getting into them lately, and this song just dropped, and I was like, hey, that'd be a fun song to do a quick lesson on. So anyway, I will see you guys, hey, in the next time.